I mean, he's an artist.
An artist. The word is powerful, but what if Terhel was right in using it? Neymar, but other players too, could be compared to painters or sculptors, because football is much more than a sport. It is an art. And in this video, we will prove it to you. Subscribe to Megafoot, the best of football in video. Considering football as the 11th art? When you put it like that, it sounds a bit crazy, and that's why we'll proceed step by step. First of all, what is football? It's a sport that pits two teams, each composed of 11 players, against each other with the goal of scoring in the opposing goal. It is therefore a sport, a game, but also a show, since a match always takes place in a given place, at a specific time, for a set period of time. Exactly like a film or theater performance, sometimes comical, sometimes tragic. Football is a show that unites. And like any artwork, it has an impact on our memory. After seeing Mufasa brutally killed, you cried. Well, when you see your team conceding 7 goals at home, it's much the same thing. And that's when you realize how big football is. Even if you don't like sport, there are dates that have undeniably marked your generation and therefore your mind. For John Dewey, a famous philosopher of the 19th century, art appears when a link is created between the piece of work and the spectator. In front of a concert, for example, the crowd applauds, shouts, and is shared by the same emotion that the music gives them. A match at the Bombonera means more than 50,000 people sharing a common feeling. Not to mention the hundreds of thousands of television viewers who are excitedly watching. The link between the work of art and the spectator is obvious with football. However, when people go to a match, they are considered to be watching entertainment, whereas if they go to a concert, they are going to see an artistic performance. Why is this? Because football is judged as just a sport, but art and sport are not incompatible, as we can see with dance and circus. The problem is that, unlike dancers, it seems unimaginable to perceive footballers as artists. An artist is a person who produces artworks that arouse an emotion or a feeling and invite reflection. To do this, he uses a certain know-how, accompanied by a dose of creativity. A footballer constructs actions which, as we have already seen, provoke intense emotions in the spectator. These actions are commented on live by professionals who analyze every gesture, every movement of the players. Being a footballer cannot be improvised. You have to be intelligent, ingenious, and technically skilled. With these qualities, the player is able to create. Yes, delivering the right pass at the right time, controlling the ball, dribbling, and scoring are undeniably part of a creative process. The vocabulary used around football is often the same as that used to talk about an artistic performance. It is surprising that despite this, the issue has never been treated seriously. Footballers are said to be real actors. So yes, it's true, some of them act better than some movie stars. But from another point of view, a player, like an actor, prepares himself before meeting his public. Once on the pitch, he occupies a position in a precise composition. There is a real cast worthy of the one in the cinema. The starting 11 is reserved for the main roles. The substitutes occupy the secondary roles, and the reserves are some extras. After their performances, the players are subjected to criticism. All these points show us that the profession of artist and footballer are not so different from each other. How can we not be surprised seeing this person considered as an artist, but not this one? Football is a popular culture sport, and it would be unthinkable for the elites to consider it as an art. Although the sport has become widely democratized, it is often reduced to its financial aspect.
La Coupe du Monde de football débute demain et on va pouvoir regarder des millionnaires courir après un ballon.
Yet art has always been linked to industry. If a painting like this one was sold for $300 million, if Keanu Reeves' salary cost $126 million for Matrix Revolutions, why shouldn't Neymar be worth $222? He too has a passion and offers a unique and unforgettable show. On top of that, whether it's through taxes, ticket sales, or jerseys, he brings in an equally staggering amount of money. In short, a show that brings together millions of fans, vibrating in unison before the masterpieces of unique talents. Shouldn't it be considered as art? Maybe it's time to change our perception, don't you think? Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to talk about our channel around you, to like it, to share it. And to help us create more videos, come and support us on the Megafoot Patreon. See you soon for a new video. Ciao!